Hello, this is Sass from Copia Star. Thank you very much for being with me. If you're new or returning, welcome. It's a reading for Tuesday the 10th of February. First I need to apologise because I recorded everything for this last week. Oh man, and I just got called out at work and emergencies, and then my best friend's been taken to hospital. So it's I've been running around a lot. I live really rurally, and the nearest hospital where she is 60-mile round trip, so it's like an hour each way. So, yeah, it's just a time, isn't it? A time. So I profusely apologise. I'm trying my best to keep up with this channel, and I might have to reduce my readings to like 3 a week for a little while. But we'll see how it goes. I might do like a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday or something like that, just to keep it flowing, but also like get you your readings, because obviously I don't want to let you guys down. So with that over and done with, and let's just jump in. So this is Tuesday the 10th of February. Thank you so much for being here and subscribing. If any of my readings resonate with you, please do like and leave emojis. I really need to get Valentine's set up. Woo, that's too many cards there. Set up going, because my flamingos, they're pink, they're close, but they've been here long enough. Our general energy for this reading is the oak tree, which is power, courage and strength. And the thing I love about trees is obviously they're a sign of growth. So I think it is there's just a lot going on energy wise, isn't there, at the moment. Wisdom, purification and harmony with sage, and spring, rebuilding, awakening and rebirth. 'Tis the time of year, isn't it, where we're all it's only two there, I'll take those, where we're all starting again. It's whether it's the garden or just New Year's resolutions. We've got basil, which is prosperity, luck and love, and protection and banishing negativity with salt. So you've got some negative energy around you, maybe a little bit of salt in the corner of your hallway, or by the front door, just to keep it at bay. Stability and simplicity. So yeah, keeping things simple is always quite a good thing to do when there's a lot of energies going around. Prioritize your well-being, because when there's a lot of energy like this, you can get quite exhausted. I know I do anyway. It's like everything wants a piece of you, isn't it? Oh dear me. Right, okay, let's see what the Life Happens deck has to offer you. By the way, if you like these decks, they're all listed. I think there's just a couple, because I've got a couple of new ones. There's just a couple that I might not have listed, like the Starseed one yet, but I will put a link to those in the description, so by all means click those links and you can get them from I think they're Amazon links actually, I can't remember, but yeah, they're all on there. So brilliant. Right, let's see, what do we have for Tuesday the 10th? Spiritual bath. Nice hot soak will always do you good. Maybe if you want to go to a sound bath as well. Deep breaths. Yeah, I do really feel like everything's pulling on your energy at the moment, and you need a little harmony in your life, I think you're a little bit jealous of your friends who seem to have it all together, but you're not telling them that you're struggling or asking for help, which is, yeah, I think that one came up first actually, which is why you feel like you're two-faced. You feel like you're the person that goes to work and the person that comes home, and I think you're feeling a little exhausted. This masculine energy for me is always quite impulsive. It's like I think there's the way, and this is probably hugely stereotypical, but for me, masculine energy is taking risks and jumping at opportunities instead of doing what I normally would do, is like weigh it up, plan it, replan it, weigh it up again, find reasons not to do it, weigh it up again, plan it, and then never actually getting it done because I've wasted all my dopamine on the planning stage, and then the fear kicks in. Whereas with the masculine energy, it's like, oh, that sounds like a good idea, let's do it. And they learn on the trot. And I think if you've got ideas for a different career, a project, just dive right in. Like, if you don't know anything about it, just do a course. Just do a quick course. Go to Udemy, or I'm not getting any promotional pay for any of these things, but Udemy or Centre of Excellence, or all these wonderful learning platforms that there are, and just get a skill, because it looks like you've got a hobby here and you desperately want change. There's a change card here, which transformation is the butterfly for me. So I think that there's a hobby that you've got that you've been doing for years, but maybe you're just not qualified. You've just been doing it, you're experienced, but you don't have that stamp that says you can do it. Maybe you raise chickens and you've been giving away the eggs for years, but you don't have that soil association organic stamp, even though you feed them organically. It could be that you've been an artist, but you've never done a degree in fine art. It could be, not that you need to, but it could be that you've been doing the books for your company for the last 20 odd years, and yet you don't have your bookkeeper's qualification. Just go out and get it. Go out and get it, and then you can monetize the things that your skills. Hobby doesn't necessarily mean just like your hobby. It could mean your skills that you've earned, but things that you enjoy doing. Or it could be that you've been knitting or sewing for years, but you've never actually offered it as a service. You can sew the most amazing outfits for costumes for your kids' parties, but why aren't you utilising that skill to offer clothing repairs to start with, and then you can have your own clothing range? Things like that. So you have been going through it. You've really been struggling. There's here the end of a tough cycle is approaching. So I really do feel like there's a light at the end of this tunnel. But you're fighting with your own negative energy, I think. I don't think salt at the door is going to work. I think white saging your house is probably, there's the sage, you see. I think purification, getting rid of all that negative. And start believing in yourself, Look in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself. That one wanted to come out, but it jumped back in again. Okay, so we've got personal power, which is all the 8s, which is material, spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. All that's good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. And clarity with all the 5s. So I think it's important to take note of these synchronicities. So if you do see all the 8s or all the 5s out in the wild, as it were. Great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast pace forward process. I think that's the masculine energy coming in, the fast moving. You aren't a victim of circumstance rather than the beneficiary of it. So if that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself towards success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best at long last, and you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see what the herbiary's got for you. There we go. That came flying out. So that is plantain. I swear I'll get to know these off by heart one of these days. 68. Plantain. If you let her, plantain will share stories of wagon trails and ocean crossings and Alexander's shenanigans in Egypt. Given a chance, she'll make a traveller of you too, drawing you gently out of your comfort zone, moving you from safe to the edge of wild, pushing the boundaries of civilised behaviour, and laughing at your scruples. It will start with a small thing. Plantain may offer a leaf to ease a sting or itch of poison ivy. Just chew it, spit on it, and rub it on the bite. She'll encourage. great Aunt Hilda would have had a heart attack, you think, while your inner wild child smiles gleefully at this baby step away from civilized. So maybe it's a calling to get in touch with nature, you know, run wild, barefoot, and free. So yeah, there we go. Beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it there. Tuesday the 10th. Yeah. Thank you. If any of this resonated with you, please do like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff, and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you in the next one.